Hey everybody, it's Kyle. Hey, I want to do a quick video with you today because I was reminded over the weekend. I was talking to a friend and we were talking about our favorite movies, and one of my favorite movies of all time is a movie called The Edge. And if you haven't seen the movie, it's pretty interesting. It's about this rich guy that goes to vacation in Alaska, and while he's there, he crash lands in a little small airplane and gets stuck out in the wilderness. And I won't give away too much of it, but what ends up happening is all he's got, him and a couple other guys, all they have is a pocket knife, and they start getting hunted by a Kodiak bear. And they realize pretty quickly that unless they kill this bear, they're gonna die. And they devise this plan based on the rich guy reading a book about how the Indians way back in the olden days used to kill bears by sharpening the ends of really long rods and then getting the bear to attack them, and the bear would impale themselves on this big long pointed tree limb or rod. And it was pretty interesting because as he starts to devise this plan and tell the other guys, they say, we can't do that. We don't have the skills to do that. And he says, we have a pocket knife, and we know it can be done. And if one man can do it, another man can do it. And he starts getting them to chant this. If one man can do it, another man can do it. And he gets them to chant it over and over and over until they start to really believe it. And my message for today is very simple. And it's this. My family and I are thriving in the chaos of raising our kids that are on the autism spectrum. We have a great life. We enjoy the day-to-day activities. Even when there's chaos, we have learned to thrive in it. And I want you to know that you can too. But there's a couple of things you need to do that. And those things are simply this. You need strategies and you need tactics. And I'll give you an example of both here real quick with my son. My older son likes to sometimes he'll get a little physical with us and when he gets upset or melts down. And we've created some strategies that we know help him decompress a lot faster. And so when he does X, we do Y. And that's a strategy, and implementing that is the tactic of doing that. So we know what to do, and we know how to do it. And when the event occurs, we apply that strategy and that tactic. And what ends up happening is that his meltdown, he de-escalates a lot faster than he used to. And in some cases, if we catch it early enough, we can bring him back to normal a lot quicker. Sometimes we can't, sometimes we can. But this tends to give us a sense of it gives us a sense of power, and that power is we know the best way to help him. And there's power in that, knowing that you're doing what's right for your kids and helping them to get back to their normal state as quickly as possible is very empowering for us and our family, and we celebrate those things. So we might be the only family, I think, that celebrates meltdowns. And I think it's because we know how to bring him back as quick as possible. Sometimes it's not always very quick. Sometimes it takes a while. But certainly we're doing what's best. And we know that by doing what's best, we're helping him to be the best he can be. And certainly we're keeping our family in a more stable situation and thriving in that chaos. So that's my message for today. The message is simple. If one person can do it, another person can do it. If we can do it in our family, and we do, you can do it in your family. And that's a powerful, powerful thing to know outside of our kids with autism, just in any situation in this world. To know that if somebody can do something, that you can do it too. You just have to learn the strategies and tactics that they use to accomplish it. So hopefully that's helpful. That's my message for the day. You can do it. You got to create a strategy and a tactic and implement it. And if it doesn't work perfectly, you can always make adjustments, but certainly you're moving in the right direction. And again, if one person can do it, another person can do it. And we know you can. So go out there and thrive. Enjoy the day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.